Hello, Coconut Creek family. My name is John Hartzell, and this is another Creek Talk. Today I'm here with Mindy Maloney, who's a fire inspector and training specialist for the Coconut Creek Fire Rescue Department, and we're here to talk about hurricane preparedness. So where does it all begin?
It all begins at the start of the storm. So preparing before the storm, then we'll go into during, and then after.
Okay, very good. So what do we need to know leading up to the storm? What do we got to prepare?
Leading up to the storm, make sure that you have an emergency preparedness kit handy and ready. So in order to prepare for that, good essentials to have in there would be canned food, non-perishable. Any medicine that you would need, make sure that that's in there. If you have pets, make sure in addition to your food, you also have your pet food. Batteries, you're going to have batteries good for flashlights or anything else battery operated that you would need. Water, make sure you have water for yourself per day and also for your animals. Toiletries, and also important paperwork.
Important paperwork is good to have on hand in case you do sustain damage.
Correct, yeah.
Right? Okay, so what about during the storm? What do we need to know to be prepared?
Be prepared for power outages. Those could be common during the storm. As you know, in Florida especially, power goes out all the time in normal storms. So in the event of a hurricane, power outages, phone lines are going down. So people tend to start bringing in their generators and kicking those in. Couple safety things for generators: make sure that they are outside and they are not inside. We want to be as safe as possible. And
Why not operate them inside? Most people know this, but it's a good reminder to hear it.
Generators will emit carbon monoxide, which is a very deadly gas, and it's odorless, so you won't even know that it's coming into your home. And
So it can take you pretty quick.
oh yeah, absolutely. So make sure those generators are done safely and properly, outside, away from the home. And if you are using candles and your flashlights for some reason aren't working or whatever, and you have candles, please watch them, because as you know, candles can also be a fire hazard.
Sounds good. How about after the storm?
After the storm, I know this is the time everyone wants to go out and see what's going on
They
and
wanna
what
check it
happened.
out.
They
Yep.
want to see what happened, right? Be careful of that, because we never know. Standing water. What's in the standing water that we're walking out to? You don't know. You don't know how deep it is. Also, plenty of debris could be flying around, so be careful of that. Down power lines, traffic lights, all those things might not be working. If you have a neighbor, maybe check in on them. You know, if they're an elderly neighbor, especially, or someone that lives alone, phone lines might be down, so maybe their loved ones are trying to contact them, or maybe they have an emergency that they need your help with.
So part of then also preparing for the hurricane is taking advantage of the tax-free holiday. Do we have dates for that?
We sure do. It's coming up. It's going to start May 28th, and it's going to run through June 10th. So it's a great time to get out there and get your emergency preparedness items tax-free.
Great. Thank you for those tips. Those are great tips. For the tips that she's already mentioned and even more, you can visit the city's website at coconutcreek.net/hurricane. Thank you for joining us, Creek family. We'll see you next time.